On the special occasion of National Science Day, I, Mahidavi, is going to show an experiment on how to blow a balloon with an acid and base. So let's see to it. First thing we need is a plastic bottle, a flat balloon, baking soda as a base, some amount of vinegar as acid. First, we will take a plastic bottle and pour some amount of vinegar inside it. Then we will take a balloon and put some baking soda inside it. We will take a balloon and put some baking soda inside it. Now, slowly and gradually, we will put the balloon on the mouth of the bottle. Now, we will put the baking soda inside the bottle so it mixes with the vinegar. The carbon dioxide is getting produced inside the bottle and it is mixes with the baking soda and it is taking place inside the balloon. The carbon dioxide is getting expanded in the bottle and it is inflating the balloon. The more gas is created, the larger balloon it gets. By seeing this experiment, we can conclude that when the vinegar and the baking soda is mixed, carbon dioxide is produced. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today my ACE buddies and I are going to show you how a drip irrigation system works with the help of a model. So let's move on to the model.
The process by which the water reaches the roots is called drip irrigation. Now let's start the demonstration.
We are joining the battery here.
This is a well. The water is transferred to the tank here.
And now we can see the water going through each plant drop by drop.
This is how a drip irrigation system works.
Today we will see how the heart carries blood to the different parts of the body. The human heart is made up of 4 different chambers. The upper chambers are called the left and the right atrium and the lower chambers are called the left and the right ventricle. It all starts in the upper right atrium where the deoxygenated blood enters the heart through the superior and inferior vena cava. From there, the blood goes into the lower chamber called the right ventricle, which pumps the blood into the left direction through the pulmonary valve and then through the pulmonary artery directly into the lung. That's where the blood mixes with the oxygen. Then the oxygenated blood travels back through the pulmonary vein into the left atrium and finally through the mitral valve into the fourth chamber called the left ventricle, and then pumped out to the rest of the body through aorta. Thank you.
Hello everyone. On this special occasion of Science Day, I, Manya Patel,
and I, Rudra Rahulji, will be presenting a model on how a wind turbine works.
So now let's see it.
So now let's see how it works. Here we have made a windmill which is kept near the house. Then is a motor kept here which shows that the windmill rotates when the motor is turned on, but in the real windmills there is a generator kept. Then there is a wire attached between the windmill and the house, and there is a small light in the house which shows that when the windmill starts rotating, the electricity is produced and the light glows in the house.
So as the windmill rotates, the bulb glows, and as soon as the windmill stops rotating, the bulb stops glowing. As we all know that kinetic energy is there in the wind through which the blade rotates and the windmill moves. The wind turbine converts kinetic energy to mechanical energy. There are electrons produced in the wire, so the bulb glows.
Hello guys, my name is Divya Pala. I am from Auxilium Convent High School. Today I am doing the experiment. Taking 2 lemons, salt, equal quantity of water, putting 1 lemon inside the water, taking salt and mixing it with putting inside the water, and we have to mix it in the water till the salt dissolves. Mix properly. You can see the salt had been dissolved in the water. Now I will put another lemon and put inside it. You can see the lemon is floating because in the it increases the density of water and makes the lemon floated on it. In the another glass, the normal water is less denser than the lemon, therefore lemon is sinking. Thank you.
Good morning, sisters, teachers, and all my dear friends. Happy National Science Day. I am Vaibhavi Machi from class 8A. I have made a model on drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is a process in which water falls drop by drop near to the plants. So let me explain you how it works. When I on the switch, the water from the water pump goes to the tank, and from the tank it goes to the drip tube. The drip tube having holes in it, it supplies water to the plants directly from the roots. So this is how drip irrigation works. I hope you understood well and enjoyed it. Thank you.
I, Prisha Chand from Standard 8A of Auxilium Convent High School, Baroda, would like to represent how to use water in a wise way through a live model. We can collect our rainwater in a tank. This water can further be transferred to an underground tank and can be used to wash the cars and to give water to animals. This water can also be transferred to another tank where it can be used to water the plants through drip irrigation method. In this method, the water reaches the roots of the plant directly, drop by drop, and no water is wasted. Through this model, I want to conclude that we should use water in a judicious way because water is a very precious gift given to us by God. Thank you.
Good morning, sisters, teachers, and all my friends. Happy National Science Day. My name is Danu Makwana. I am from class 8A. Today I have made a model of plant cell and animal cell. I will show you the parts of the plant cell and animal cell and the differences between them. The basic components of a cell are cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. The cytoplasm and nucleus are enclosed with a cell membrane, also called the plasma membrane. The membrane separates the cells from one another and also the cells from the surrounding medium. It is porous and allows the movement of substances or materials both inward and outward. This is cytoplasm. It is jelly-like substance present between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Various other components are present in the cytoplasm. These are mitochondria, Golgi bodies, and ribosomes, etc. This is nucleus. It is an important part of the living cell. It is generally spherical and it is located in the center of the cell. It can be stained and seen easily within the help of a microscope. Nucleus is separated from the cytoplasm by a membrane called nuclear membrane. This membrane is also porous and allows the movement of materials between the cytoplasm and the inside of the nucleus. There are blank-looking structures in the cytoplasm. It is called vacuole. In addition to the cell, there is an outer thick layer of cells present in the plant cell called the cell wall. This additional layer surrounding the cell membrane is required by the protection of plants. Colored bodies are present in the plant cells only. Green plastids containing chlorophyll are called chloroplasts. Now we will know the differences between plant cell and animal cell. A plant cell contains a large and singular vacuole, whereas animal cells have many smaller vacuoles. Plant cells have a cell wall, whereas animal cells have no cell wall. Hope you found this interesting and enjoyed my explanation. Thank you.
So let's begin. First, for that, I have took a glass of water and a paper on which I have drawn two horizontal arrows. So now let's see. First, I'm going to add a glass of water in it. As you can see, a change. The arrows got reversed after adding the water. If you could see that. So this happens basically through refraction. First, the light goes on the front part of the glass, then the water inside it, then the back part of the glass, and after that, finally, it goes to the paper through air. This refraction causes the horizontal arrows to be appeared as reverse. So hope you would like this. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Kavya Joshi of grade 8th A. A human body is a very complex structure as there are many systems present in it. One of them is excretory system. Hence, it is very important, but also it is one of the most neglected one. In human excretory system, there are 4 organs at work, that are kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. There are many substances prepared in our body that are toxic and useful. The toxic substances need to be excreted. In our kidneys, there are filtering devices. After the kidneys, the unwanted substances go through ureter and it is stored in urinary bladder. After that, it comes out in the form of urine through urethra. So, this was my model on excretory system. Thank you.
My name is Vanipat and I had made a model of a kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is an optical instrument which has 3 plane mirrors which are tilted to each other at a certain angle to form different patterns. When the light is reflected through the 3 plane mirrors, different object or pattern is formed inside these 3 plane mirrors. Let's see some interesting patterns inside this kaleidoscope.
Hello and good morning everyone. I am Shrina Vajaria, studying in Standard 8A. Today, on the occasion of National Science Day, I am going to present you a working model of windmill. So here it is. This is a windmill. This is a substation, my little farmhouse, street and street lights. Through this model, I am going to show you how a windmill can generate electricity. So, when wind blows, the fan will rotate, and when the fan will rotate, it will give power to the motor behind it. The motor is connected through cables. So, through these cables, it will give power to the substation in the form of electricity. The substation will give the power in my house and all the 4 street lights. So, I'll show you this practically. So, bulb in my house was glowing and all the 4 street lights were glowing. So I conclude with that a windmill is a reliable source of generating electricity. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to tell you something about solar power irrigation system and we will show you how to make model. To make model, materials like cardboard, green colored paper, 9-volt DC water pump, 12-volt solar plate, bottle, pipe or glue gun, glue, sunboard, switch and a basket are needed.
Let us now understand how does a solar power irrigation system work. The pumps used for the transport of water are equipped with the solar cells. The solar energy absorbed by the cell is then converted into electrical energy via a generator, which then feeds an electric motor driving the pump. Most of the traditional pump system mainly work with a diesel engine or with the local power grid. However, these two modes of operation present disadvantages compared to solar pumps. In rural areas, especially in developing and emerging countries, the access to the electricity grid is not always guaranteed. In this case, farmers cannot rely on the traditional irrigation system. Thus, using an independent and alternative energy system can be a solution for the farmers to secure a safe power source and for the public grid to avoid saturation. Driven pumps are cheaper than solar powered pumps, but the operating costs are quite high and depend heavily on the diesel price. In solar powered system, it works the other way round. That is, although this system is relatively expensive, the source of energy is free. Therefore, after the amortization period, there are no longer operating costs. Therefore, solar pumps turn out to be a viable long-term investment.
Benefits of solar power irrigation system are: first, pump irrigation reduces labor for water delivery. Second, lower operating cost. Energy generated directly from sun, which is free. Third, solar power is pollution free and causes no greenhouse gases to be emitted after installation. Fourth, reduces dependency on foreign oils and fossil fuels.
More than 1,81,000 solar pumps have been installed in our country over past 3 years for meeting the electricity demand for irrigation under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Mahabhiyan scheme being implemented by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy.